Hello, and, again, welcome to the Aperture Science Computer-Aided Enrichment Center. We hope your brief detention in the relaxation vault has been a pleasant one. Your specimen has been processed, and we are now ready to begin the test proper. Before we start, however, keep in mind that although fun and learning are the primary goals of all Enrichment Center activities, serious injuries may occur. For your own safety and the safety of others, please refrain from turn back. The portal will open in 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Please proceed into the chamber lock after completing each test. First, however, note the incandescent particle field across the exit. This Aperture Science Material Emancipation Grid will vaporize any unauthorized equipment that passes through it. For instance, the Aperture Science weighted Please place the weighted storage cube on the 1500 megawatt after you're doing. Protocol, but is an unintended side effect of the Aperture Science Material Emancipation Grid, which may, in semi-rare cases, emancipate dental fillings, crowns, tooth enamel, and teeth. Very good. You are now in possession of the... With it, you can create your own portals. These intradimensional gates have proven to be completely safe. Well done. Remember, the Aperture Science Bring Your Daughter to Work Day is the perfect time to have her tested. Welcome to Test Chamber 4. You're doing quite well. As part of a required test protocol, our previous statement suggesting that we would not monitor this chamber was an outright fabrication. Good job. As part of a required test protocol, we will stop enhancing the truth. While safety is one of many Enrichment Center goals, the Aperture Science high-energy pellet seen to the left of the chamber can and has caused permanent disabilities such as vaporization. Please be careful. Warning devices are required on all mobile equipment. However, alarms and flashing hazard lights have been found to agitate the high-energy pellet and have therefore been disabled for your safety. Please note that we have added a consequence for failure. Any contact with the chamber floor will result. Contact with the chamber floor will result.
Okay, we're back. At least I am. Let me get my boy in here.
Very impressive. Please note that any appearance of danger is
Let me just give a
merely
quick
device
check
to
on
enhance
the
your testing
controls up as well. Alright, they do nice. Hey.
The Enrichment Center regrets to
Finally back.
inform you that this next test is impossible. Make no attempt to solve it.
We're 5 minutes in. Let's see in a second here who's ahead. You're muted, by the way, if not intentional.
Oh wow. GG. Yeah, Jonah is ahead by 1 chamber.
Oh, yeah, okay.
You appear to understand how a portal affects forward momentum.
So, I guess I'll keep explaining. So,
or to be more precise, how it does not.
Whatever. There's nothing to explain, really.
We can do some of the basic stuff like ABH and do more in-depth
So,
stuff.
for those who just came, ABH is basically the main form of movement in this game. It's essentially where you look backwards and then hop repeatedly and you get increased momentum. And this way you can travel fast in this game.
As part of an optional test protocol,
Then I guess this is too much information, but the main glitch the runners are exposing here is is save glitch. It's essentially where you save load next to a portal and your body and your camera get separated, and that allows our runners to shoot portals in very weird places and thus getting across the map in just a few portal shots.
This next test could take a very
That's what you see Calamity on the left there do, for example. He's save loaded there now. He can shoot shots everywhere.
Oh, he fell out of bounds. You don't want to see that. Jonah failing his signature move here. Twice.
Ooh.
What he was trying to go for is what's called a portal bump. If you're like traveling right through a portal and then replace the portal, you get bumped out of the portal and then you get more momentum because of that. Alright. Calamity doing another save glitch here in 13. You can get to the end of the level in just 3 portal shots.
Thank you for helping us help you help us all.
Jonah getting 15, very clean.
Yeah. Jonah's probably one of the best.
Yeah. Yeah, he's third on the inbound leaderboards. Alright, Jonah going for 16 now. First we have another save glitch, which he uses to get to the almost to the end of the level, and now he's doing turret preservation, in which he places the turret under the elevator, and he can use that turret to activate a button in 17, which you'll be seeing in a minute. And he placed that orange portal under the elevator to preserve his save glitch over the levels, so he can just jump right through the glass, as you can see right now. There we go. Got it first try. Oh, he actually got button save glitch.
Second try is pretty good there.
Yeah. Calamity having trouble in 15, falling out of bounds. Eventually gets it though. Ooh.
Yeah, it's looking like Jonah is probably about a minute ahead there now.
Yeah.
The experiment is nearing its
Oh shoot, I ran out of water.
Stay hydrated, dude.
Don't want to grab some more real quick.
Oh, Jonah is doing blind 18 right now. It's basically another save glitch. More complicated, you gotta remember all the shots. And he gets to the end of the level very easily. Now in this sequence you have to wait for the dialogue to end. That's why Jonah is not going into the elevator as fast as possible, but just messing around. Calamity now about 2 chambers behind. and doesn't do turret preservation. And Jonah going for the double lag here. This they use a glitch called large angle glitch, where you place a portal on an angled surface, and then this essentially wrong warps you to a certain point, and our runners know what they're doing, so
Yeah,
they can use that.
The game thinks you get stuck in the portal when you jump through it, and just tries to unstuck you like very, very hard, and that just ends up teleporting you across the map.
Oh, Jonah messing up EOO safe glitch here. Going for it again at a slower pace. Eventually gets it though. Calamity going for a companion cube route, which is a tiny bit slower, well, a big amount actually, than turret preservation, but it's fine.
With a PB of a high 12, you probably maybe don't want to go for turret preservation there.
Jonah going for SG, a safe glitch in Escape 1. Very precise shots, not the easiest of all tricks. Trying to find a shot, eventually gets it. Now he's in the end level. He's trying to perform what's called an acute angle glitch. It's essentially the same as large angle glitch, where the game tries to unstuck you, but it's a lot less of an effect. He does it twice over here to get to the GLaDOS room and grab a turret. And he uses the bullets of the turret to knock off the cores of GLaDOS very quickly.
Yeah, it's probably like the single biggest time save at like 3 minutes or something.
Yeah.
Glad we could do that.
Glad. Omega Lu. I think he missed the core, yeah. Oh. Jonah getting 12 flat. Oh my god. What a gamer.
That's pretty good.
You can switch audios if you want.
Yeah, I did. Well, Calamity's audio isn't there, so we're sticking with Jonah's.
Alright.
Ooh, Calamity going for something. Oh, it's just... Is that the legacy lag?
I don't know.
Or some version of the legacy lag. Yeah, it is, okay. Nice one. Not sure why he's not just going for the save glitch, which is just like 3 shots.
He's having some trouble with the double lag here. It's probably one of the hardest tricks in the game.
Yeah, it is pretty precise.
Yeah.
Not just landing that portal, but then also you have to have like a specific angle on your portal and positioning as well, so that you land exactly in that hallway there.
Yeah. You've got to develop
anything you can. Yeah, you can't really have any setup for that really, so just gotta feel it.
Calamity now going into the escape sequence. I think he's going for legacy. No, he's actually going for the safe glitch now.
Well.
Alright.
Pretty interesting strat choices from Calamity. Do you do that, by the way?
Yeah. I did that in today's race.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I taught you yesterday. Forgot about that. That's the wrong positioning. Wait, does that work?
I don't know, really.
The orange is in the wrong spot. So
oh,
sure.
Getting crushed by the piston there. Yeah.
Yeah, I think with the orange in that spot, it doesn't actually work.
Someone has to tell him.
Well, he'll figure it out at some point, maybe.
Awful fate.
Maybe, I don't know. Because that sounds like something.
He got it. There we go. Blue
on the right trying to do ISG.
Calamity eventually gets it. Entering EO1 now. Now this door opens if you touch it, so you can just portal through. Oh, is he going for a flippy skippy thingy?
Oh, you mean turret flippy skippy tricky flingy wingy swingy thingy?
Yeah, that.
It's like he is. There he goes. Nice.
Gets a first try.
See what he goes for. He's a weird strat.
He has
Maybe.
very weird strat
Go for
choices.
the old and wise tree or just legacy. Looks like it's legacy because he didn't press the button.
I don't know if he's messing around at this point. Yeah. That door is very tricky to shoot a portal through. Because it has some collision issues. Calamity eventually makes the vent jump here. Portals over to the transition. And enters the last level of the game. Based on his weird strat choices, I think he'll be doing... No, he's going for AG.
Damn.
Very interesting. Let's see. You got door trolled. Wow, there's like a 4-tick window for you to shoot that portal. If you shoot it too early, you get door trolled, and that's where the angled surface there is actually triggered and it moves up, so you cannot put your portal there to move on.
Yeah.
Gets door trolled again. Very unlucky.
Yeah.
I think he's shooting a bit too low. Jonah just messing around with Campfly here.
Oh, damn.
Very unlucky. Wait, what does Calamity have? Time?
I think a high 12. This is, I don't know.
Did he get it? He got it.
Yeah.
There we go. Now for the second AAG.
Already been spoiled about bad things happening though. Yep. That's the game crash. Nice.
What?
Nice
I didn't even
screen
know
right
that.
there.
Didn't
Probably,
even know that could happen.
I mean, usually doesn't happen there. I don't know what caused that. Really.
I guess
It's
he'll...
weird that it happened like in the middle of the AAG as well.
I couldn't
Speaking
handle
of
the
which,
door troll, guys.
AAG out of bounds, by the way, as you can clearly see there.
Oh wow, Jonah with a BM in the Discord. Alright.
Like we'll be needing to wait for Calamity to restart and preload all his chambers again.
Yeah.
Press the done on Calamity. Yay.
Fabi Claus. Is that even allowed? Talking German?
No, they're all getting banned now.
Alright. Good to know. Heck.
Oh yeah, we had a little peek at Calamity splits there. Looks like it was pretty red. And Jump Jonah is doing is pretty free.
A big oof. Might as well turn my audio on. Yeah. Yeah, that jump is pretty neat, but I guess there's no use for it. Alright, Calamity back. Hope he gets his chambers preloaded.
Imagine preloading every map and not just 19 in the O2. Kids these days with their preload scripts.
Oh my god. What am I seeing, dude?
I know what Calamity's gonna do.
You didn't even ask if they were ready. I guess we're starting now. Alright, we're starting now for the second race.
Calamity's gonna pull what he's known for in the tourney, which is doing some vertical angle glitches.
Oh no. Alright. Well, I don't think that's how you start a run, Calamity. Is he even recording the demos?
Maybe? I don't know.
He just typed map and then test chamber.
Oof.
Well, so for those who just entered the stream, so this is Portal. About 11, no, like 12-minute runtime. So our runners here having to wait 53.01 seconds in this vault.
That's wrong. That's just what the vault save is. The vault is 57 seconds.
What do you mean? Oh yeah, sure. Yeah.
Yeah, we have two timers since we're using game time to account for any hardware differences, so don't mind if those get out of sync or anything. For each player, their own timer will just count in the end.
Yeah. The first glitch you'll see is called ABH. It's essentially where the players will hop backwards, as you can see now. And they get increased backwards momentum. This way you can move fast in the game.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Jonah
I've tried
going
to
for
fix bunny hopping, but they thought that would be smart if they just added backward speed to you if you go too fast, but they didn't anticipate you just going backwards. Got him.
Got him. Right. Both runners, I think, will be going for a button safe glitch, since it's essentially where you put a radio under your feet and then let the radio push you off the button. And the game still thinks you're on the button when in reality you're not, and you're chaining multiple safe glitches in a row, which I'll explain in the O2 more in depth.
It's like both of them failed it there though.
Yeah.
Pretty unlucky.
I don't think Calamity even went for it, but I guess they are both equal now.
Yeah, Calamity may be ahead by like 1 or 2 seconds, but nothing major.
Yeah. So, following that, there's this about 30-second cutscene now. I guess I can explain safe glitch now. They're going to use it now to skip the elevator to chamber 3. And what that essentially is where you put a portal and then save and load next to a portal, and then your body and camera gets separated, and thus you can shoot portals where you're not actually supposed to, and thus skip a big part of the game. Oh, Jonah going for it now. Very smooth movements. Thus he skipped the elevator and then smooth peaks to the end. Oh, getting stuck on the elevator steps there.
Taking his time with the shot there.
Yeah. Now the peaks. Jonah entering 4. He's gonna pull off another safe glitch here. Is he?
Or not.
Never mind. What is he doing?
Oh no.
Oh, no. No,
He's doing it. Let's go for item save glitch.
Are both runners going for it? Did they?
So.
Did they?
Oh, Jonah actually getting it right now. So yeah, item save glitch, if I can explain it. You get the cube stuck in a portal in that specific way where it's like half in and half out. Like that, what Clam just did. And then you shove the radio through it a bunch of times. And for reasons that nobody knows, this makes the game gets very confused and like drops fall through floors and get very bouncy and stuff. And this stays until you restart the game.
As part of a required test protocol, our previous statement.
Yeah, so Jonah there probably throwing the radio in a second and just reads through the floor.
Calamity uses eventually uses the safe glitch to pass through the doors because the safe glitch messes up the collision.
Oh, Jonah with an epic strat, preserving
epic
the camera.
Gamer. He's so online. Now Calamity using the same trick now to get through the door.
See, what is he gonna go for? Oh, try to go for moon jump. Doesn't do it.
Yeah. 6 is one of the chambers where you can essentially skip the
I'm
whole
not
chamber.
sure if you can beat it. I think you can, actually. It's just very inconvenient, especially the GLaDOS fight. I'm not sure if you can even get a toad in, though, if you have to do it glitchless. I don't know. We'll see how this works out.
Warning devices are required on all mobile equipment.
Yep.
However,
Jonah flinging across the
hazard lights
7th chamber
take the high energy
with ease.
and have therefore been disabled for
Luckily, most things don't even need props. The only issues they might have is like 17, any EO2. That's about it, really.
Please note that we have added
Oh, Jonah almost getting ABH over Goo. Very difficult trick. One of the hardest.
Nah, it's free now with the circle strafe.
Was one of the hardest.
Very impressive. Please note that
If I can do it like 10% consistently, it can't be that hard.
Testing experience.
Didn't even know there's a setup for it.
Oh, yeah, there was some work done on it recently.
Under the door in 9, as you see Jonah doing, you can place a portal under the door, and for some reason, on certain spots, you can make the door not fizzle the portal, and thus just skip the entire chamber.
Yeah.
If you shoot it too much in the center, it will eventually fizzle, but...
Yeah, it's just that like most doors in the game, or almost all of them, have like a special trigger to them where if you try to shoot a portal into them, it just fizzles it automatically. But they just forgot it on this one, and it's just that if you shoot it like very central, it still fizzles because that's just like the physics of a door.
Nice try, Jonah, there, trying to go for door launch. It's essentially where you chain multiple hops in a row and try to get launched off the door. There's a little slope there that you can use, but it's not that consistent. Basically your luck.
Yeah, pretty much you have to like hit the perfect hop pattern, which is like very precise depending on your crouch timing and everything like that. And then even hit like your direction precisely that you don't get stuck on the door but hit like just barely the little lid.
Yeah. Now entering 11, Jonah utilizes the safe glitch again to put portals in weird places and skip chamber 12, thus going into chamber 13 now. Calamity now just entering 11, trying to get a portal gun, the advanced one.
One hop, by the way. Oh, there it is. You're going for the old 11-12 save glitch as well here.
Now that you are in control of both portals,
Jonah. Oh, falls out of bounds. It's not allowed.
This next test could take a very, very long time. If you become lightheaded from thirst, feel free.
Jonah now heading into chamber 14.
revive you with hectic sound.
Calamity, I think, heads to chamber 13 now.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, Jonah gets the portal bump there.
To re-portal.
Yeah.
Dummy.
Oh, damn. I'm so bad. Yeah, it's a re-portal.
Calamity taking his time there.
Ooh.
Slightly misses it.
Jonah going for 15 safe glitch now.
Oh, Calamity wants to go for this seam shot. You can like, as a little spot you can shoot at the bottom of the doorway. It goes through the door.
Calamity is messing around at this point. doesn't know what he's doing.
Alright. Goes back to the save glitch. When you open the menu there, you can just press the key. If he has a load save glitch save bind, which you really should.
Jonah now entering 16.
Nice.
Gonna perform a save glitch again to get to the end of the level and then eventually uses a turret. I don't think he can use it anymore.
Maybe he can.
He's going for...
Gently set it down under the elevator without it falling through or anything. Okay, there it goes.
RIP.
Yeah, nobody really gets how exactly this works. It bounces over there. Sometimes it falls to the floor, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know. It's weird.
He preserves the turret under the elevator to use it in the next chamber to activate the button. Because all turrets in that chamber, I think most of them have their name set to box, and thus they can use it to activate the button there.
Okay, now he just has to put it on the...
What is
he?
Oh,
that's pretty smart.
Yeah.
Shove it through the incinerator. I was about to say he's gonna have a hard time putting that on the button, but...
Yeah.
It's like he doesn't need to.
He has a very high IQ.
Just shoves it through there.
Congratulations.
Now, Calamity entering 16. Oh, having lags. Not what you want to see.
The enrichment center is required to
Again,
remind you
very neat save glitch from Jonah.
See how Calamity does. Oh, Calamity. Oh!
Well done.
Oh. Damn.
That's also kind of smart. Preserves it into 17. He won't be able to jump through the glass though, so he still has to walk through. He just skips having to wait for the companion cube, I think.
Maybe if you can toss it through the glass without it falling through the ground. I think that might work. Other than that, he's probably...
That's very unlikely.
Yeah.
Maybe he could like set it down through the glass.
Oh no,
Oh god.
Oh. Jonah on the right hand side, going for double lag. It's essentially a wrong warp. Oh, messes it up. It's essentially a wrong warp to the end of the level. Getting trolled here. Calamity. And there it goes.
See if you can get it. Oh, nice.
Beyblade, dude.
Oh wow, is he just gonna drop it through the floor here? Oh, what's he gonna do?
Can he actually drop it through the floor, through the incinerator?
Okay, you know, I mean,
wait, what? Did the orb just pass through the panel?
The orb also like loses collision with ISG. And you have to wait for it there, because I think it also passes through the turret, so you had no way to block it there. That's why you waited for it to disappear again. Rip.
What a banger from...
Gently set it down. Oh no, it's going away. It's driving away.
No, don't try. Wait. Oh! Having the same idea here.
That's a nice setup for that there. Jonah, in the meantime, in EO1. This will be interesting here when he gets into EO2. I don't know how the turrets behave when they spawn into EO2.
Or the orbs. The orbs will be a pain.
I think the cores... I checked that once, I forgot what happens to them.
Not the orbs and the cores, I mean.
I think they get into their position, it's just hard to like keep them on the ground then.
What a handicap.
Jonah gets the AG. Let's see if the
Torch rolled? Very legendary runs from both of you.
Alright, one of yeah.
Yeah, I think Jonah is going to have a problem.
Back. Yeah, you should probably grab that turret and secure it right as it like gets bouncy.
Yeah, I think that's
probably
what he tends to do.
Yeah, okay.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Put it down nicely.
It's oh, that's gonna be a tough time. Wrong warping into GLaDOS now.
Nah, it's easy.
He doesn't even get it. Oh, there we go. Never mind.
Right, now just needs to safely put it down. Oh, it looks like it fell over. Oh no, it's just kind of in the...
Can only fire one bullet per minute.
I think it might, I think it can't shoot if it's like half on the floor, so he has to like bounce it a little bit. And now shoot him while it's bouncing.
Eventually got all the cores off of GLaDOS.
Having a party there.
What a memer. I think the purple core is gone.
Oh yeah, maybe. Probably keep an eye out for that one. Goes for the edge glitch instead of just...
Oh, wowee.
Alright, close me like that. Oh, there, no wait, is it that? Oh yeah, there it is.
Wow. Just in the ground.
Looks like some of the cores. Got a little goof there.
Yeah, you have to put it manually in then. Oh! Jonah eventually getting a high 14.
14, 41. That's pretty good for an ISG run, actually.
Yeah. Is that his PB? Kappa?
I don't know. Yeah. ISG might just be worth it for skipping 16, 17. Skipping the button in 17.
Alright. So Jonah here as the winner. Now let's see.
Let's actually check the brackets here. That means Jonah will go on to race either Sushi, Wilbur, or Gorby, and Calamity will drop. Hey, Jonah, what's poppin'?
What up?
Not much. How about you?
Same.
Very close 2 races there.
Yeah.
How you feel about that?
I mean, yeah.
Same.
That was pretty good though.
ISG presents kind of stupid because most of the game is just the same. Like,
yeah,
it's only different in 001 where we didn't have it, and then 16, 17, EO2.
Yeah. Calamity actually didn't go for like the save glitch preservation in 16, 17.
What did he do?
So he got the toad past the fizzler in 16, so he had it in the elevator, and then like went through 17 normally, but with the turret.
I see.
It was pretty dumb. Getting up the stairs was definitely an experience.
yeah, he's in EO2 by now, almost.
And then he gets to have fun with the cause.
Oh yeah, I probably shouldn't have Jonah's audio. Okay, never mind. Oh, does it? Hey. Never mind.
I muted my audio.
Yeah, we're good. It automatically detects if you're in the Discord, and if it
Oh
does,
yeah.
it mutes you. So we'd have Still Alive playing right now, which would also be bad.
No, I'm tapped out, so you just have an echo of your voice.
Hell yeah.
Which is probably even worse.
And now we don't have an echo. We're Gucci. Right, Calamity now into getting into EO2. Let's see how well he handles this one.
Oh.
If he goes
I
over
like
20
70,
minutes.
actually, in ISG, the way you can just smash
Oh
the
yeah,
turret
it's pretty good.
through the thing.
Yeah, Calamity like carefully put it into the side and he just tried to shove it in there. If Calamity goes over 20, he's getting a good old butt whooping. Oh, actually, grabbing the turret. Oh yeah, you have to.
What a mastermind.
Yeah, probably get it past the fizzler again, yeah.
That seems like a weird way of doing it.
Yeah, and he just doesn't want to do the...
What?
Oh! Nice one.
Just got launched by the chairs.
Also, Jonah, I love that in the GLaDOS room. That the choke doesn't shoot you if it's like half on the floor, so you have to like make it bounce.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
And I had to keep going back because it wouldn't bounce enough.
Yeah. Oh, Calamity just yeets that core away. Going off into the distance. Let's hope it stays somewhere.
The last core I was trying to do kept running away from me.
That ain't it, Chief.
Did he get it?
Nah, he just threw one of the cores down and then flew away. None of the cores are getting shot. Oh, wow. Approaching that 20-minute mark.
Uh-oh, he's gonna get told off by Goody Girl.
The man.
Nice fizzle.
Lamau.
Give it a good old bouncy boy, homie. Alright. All the cores off.
What is this man doing?
So he doesn't just throw away his cores again. Okay. That's is that a bad idea? No, it's not even a bad idea. Never mind.
Is it going to work?
I think it does. Yeah, it does. Okay.
Yeah, it did. Did he even wait long enough to... yeah,
well, the
right.
core's already off, so... That's what I just thought, but it's good.
Isn't the rocket thing going to deploy?
No. Oh, that one's gone.
Oh! Is this the first run in the tournament to pass the 20-minute mark?
No.
Well, there were like... Well, we had one that was like 30 minutes that we cut short, I think. That was when Zook and... Who was that?
Calamity.
Oh, it was also Calamity.
The man himself.
Yeah, when they did LSD percents. But both of them never ran it, so it was kind of a disaster. So I told them off to like just deactivate LSD in like chamber 18 because it was taking too long. We were running out of time. 2030. Oh, he's done. Nice.
Oh,
What a gamer.
get him into here.
I'm gonna hit him with that Japanese goblin on his 20-minute run.
Hello.
What up?
Hey.
That was longer than I expected it to be. Bottom text.
Yeah, it's at 17 was pretty good.
Not gonna
Yeah, that was
lie.
pretty nice. First try, double lag.
Yeah,
The chair kind of fucked me up in the last fight.
maybe you shouldn't have just thrown the cores away.
Yeah, the cores, when the cores fall down, it crashes the game, so I had to go to save before that happens.
Nice one.
But you both agree to do ISG in the second race?
Yeah.
We didn't really agree, but I told Jonah that I was gonna do it, so.
Nice.
Hey, what was your time, Jonah?
14:41.
Dude, so much better than me.
I mean, it's just inbounds for the most part.
Did you ever do ISG %, Jonah?
No,
Wow.
I just
Because some of that looked pretty thought out, like 16,
I
17.
know how ISG works.
Fair enough.
Well, I certainly planned everything.
I was just being very careful anytime I had to touch a prop.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Did you do turret preserve?
Yeah, I just did the save glitch preserve like you do in inbounds.
It doesn't fall out of bounds.
If you put it down gently, then
Yeah.
no.
If you play nice.
It'll be nice. Right.
Alright, let's call it there then.
Yes.
I guess I can leave the stream running for a little longer if Calamity wants to get into the German interview as
Yes. I'm gonna do
So
it.
I'll do it,
I'll be
Jonah.
has something to say.
well. Hell yeah.
Well, later, boys.
See ya. So yeah,
Teach me some German.
I go in and say,
Hallo,
damn.
ich heiße Jonah.
Yeah,
Did
I do it?
That's good enough, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. How do you say my German is bad?
I'll give you the link really quick. You
Mein
say
Deutsch ist
schlecht.
schlecht. That's difficult.
Yeah.
That's a big word.
Let me find the German.
How do you say bye? Auf Wiedersehen?
Yeah.
Yeah, alright. I'm ready.
Find you the little. Where's my link?
Alright, I'm in there.
Okay, there it is.
In a while, gamers.
Oh yeah, see ya. And I guess we'll cut it out here as well.
Yeah.
Good night. See y'all. Yeehaw.
Stay hydrated, boys.